Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Friday Night Smackdown, and we are just a few short weeks away when we get to Vegas for WrestleMania. But before we get there, we have to figure out who the Usos challengers will be at that very show as the tag team tournament continues here on Friday Night Smackdown. As you'll be able to see in just a few short seconds here. Obviously, the bracket is thinning by the weeks as we had two teams advancing last week. That being Fraxium defeating the Creed brothers, and Omega and Hangman Adam Page reforming their old tag team known as the Elite, being able to take out the Tongans, that being Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, eliminating the MFTs from this tag team tournament. Now we got the Street Profits in action tonight. They're going to be taking on Berto and Angel, Los Garza, and later on tonight we will see Brodido back in action as well as they take on the Wyatt Sixes, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. Competition is certainly heating up here, not only on Friday Night Smackdown, but within this tag team tournament. And it's all to wonder who is going to be facing the Usos at WrestleMania, one of the most prolific tag teams in company history. Could be a big opportunity for some of these teams that haven't had a lot of limelight, a lot of showcase on them recently in Universe Mode. A team like these two right here, Los Garza, a team we saw a few weeks ago take on the aforementioned Brodido in a losing effort, but they certainly brought the fight to Bandito and Brody King. And they're going to certainly bring the fight to the Profits here tonight as well, because they know the stakes. They want to get to WrestleMania just like every team does, but it is a long list of challengers to get through before any of these teams make it to Vegas. Still got 3 weeks crowding tonight before we even get there. As here we go. Montez Ford starting things off with Angel Garza. Oh, and like I said, you're going to see these teams really start to show a sense of urgency, really start to bust out everything that they have to get to the dance. As I look at this, went for a springboard drop kick. Montez Ford just getting out of harm's way that time, and it was the Street Profits that actually took the Usos to the limit in Toronto at the Elimination Chamber. So realistically, we could be seeing a rematch at WrestleMania if the Profits go all the way in this tournament. As you can see, Montez Ford already playing some mind games with Angel, and here comes the big man, Dawkins, flying through the air. Street Profits are a pair of former tag team champions, multi-time former tag team champions, so they know what it takes to get to the dance. As a matter of fact, they've been on several WrestleManias in the past. Not looking to miss this year either. Let's look at this. Angel gets the tag to oh, and what a spear to Berto. My God, shot out like a cannon was Angelo Dawkins, and now Dawkins sending Berto through the ropes with Berto with a nice reversal. And now back into the ring comes Angelo Dawkins. What a strike right to the jaw. Just checking the jaw of Berto. Beautiful takeover slam by Dawkins. No pinfall attempts just yet from the Street Profits, just trying to do some damage to Los Garza. As now look out here. Oh my goodness gracious, a spine buster into a frog splash. And that could be it right here. Berto has to get the shoulder out. What a maneuver that time. Is now Montez Ford not looking to make sure, I should say, that Berto doesn't get the tag to his cousin Angel. And now off the ropes. No, beautiful Hurricane Rana caught by Berto. Berto now a kick right to the midsection, as now looks to rope up Montez Ford into a submission surfboard stretch. As now look out here, Montez Ford able to use his agility and spin out of harm's way that time. And now look out here, float over DDT connects. Beautifully executed by Tez. Montez now sending Berto into the corner. Look out, catches the boot. Beautifully done by Tez. Kick to the face. And now Montez Ford lining his man up. Went for a springboard crossbody. Berto rolling out of danger that time. As now Berto sending Montez Ford into Los Garza's corner. And Angel getting a cheap shot on Tez. And now look out. Oh, there's a receipt immediately by Montez Ford, but did still give Berto the opportunity to maintain control in this match. As now Berto sending Montez Ford to the floor. Could be trouble for King Tez here as Berto looking to hit the ropes indeed. Get some speed and a suicide dive connects, and that shoulder ran straight into the barricade. You could see the light kind of going out because of it. Having some technical difficulties on that barricade because Montez Ford body hit it. You do not want to sustain an injury this early on in this tournament. That could potentially jeopardize the Street Profits' chances of even advancing tonight, let alone the entire tournament. As now look out here. Oh, he's not done. Falling through the skies is Berto. And a count out for Los Garzas would give them the advancement in this tournament. So brilliant strategy by Berto here today as he goes for a cover on Montez. Tez getting the shoulder out at 1. But the damage certainly has been done to Ford. As now Berto has him right where he wants him. Goes for a drop kick. Beautiful reversal by Montez. Oh, and what a jumping knee strike. My God, right on the button. Right on the button that time from Tez. And now that gives him and Angelo Dawkins the control back into this thing. As look at this beautiful back body drop by Montez Ford. Dawkins on the other hand. Oh my goodness, look at that. Dawkins bringing the pain to Berto. And now look at this. Just flipping over, making sure again that Berto's not going to tag to Angel. Beautiful tag team continuity out of these two. As now off the ropes goes Dawkins. Went for a big boot. And now wait a minute. Oh, went for a belly to belly on the big man. Did not fall. And now Dawkins sending him for a ride. Oh, what a flapjack by Dawkins. Again, trying to keep Berto away from getting the tag to Angel. And a big elbow strike right to the jaw. And what a clothesline by Dawkins. Dawkins starting to fire up here. And another clothesline for good measure. Beautiful by the big man. Sending him back into the corner of the Profits. I love all these tag team maneuvers that we're seeing out of these two in this match. And now look out here. Oh, clothesline by Tez. Another one by the big man. And now wait a minute. A little too much time gloating as now here comes Angel. Here comes Angel. Went for a strike, but Montez Ford able to escape. Oh, gets a knee strike for his troubles. Talk about a knee strike. That's one that Angel just delivered in. A beautiful tope now by Angel. As now Angel goes for the cover here. Montez again, shoulder out. And now wait a minute. Angel now. Angel has Montez on his shoulders. Fireman's carry. Look out here. Oh, a Ushigoroshi. The Ushigoroshi connects. As now Angel gets a tag to Berto. Montez Ford, though, is able to crawl over to oh my goodness, the Dawkins. I was trying to get it out, but before I could, he just sent Berto sky high. And now a nice reversal by Angel, but now, wait a minute. What the hell does Dawkins have planned here? Oh, what a body slam to Berto that time. Connects beautifully. And now sending him for a ride. Look out. Oh, my goodness. What a combination by Dawkins. Caught him flush. And now sky high in the air. Beautifully executed. Goes for the cover. Count of one only. But here comes Montez Ford taking Angel out. And look at this. Wasting little to no time is the Street Profits. Montez Ford looking to take to the skies. Dawkins has the pinfall. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The Profits will advance. Tremendous tag team work by Tez and Dawks, and with that, they are one step closer to getting that get back on the Usos at the grandest stage of them all. The Street Profits prevail to open our show. Well, folks, it is officially time to let the dog loose. Bron Breakker has arrived not only here on Friday Night Smackdown, but has arrived in stunningly fashion by challenging Jacob Fatu to a championship match for the United States title at WrestleMania. Bron Breakker making it very clear that him and Jacob Fatu have some unfinished business after the Elimination Chamber. Both those men trying to put each other through several chamber pods throughout that night, trying to basically tear each other's heads off, and now it is official. They will get the opportunity when WrestleMania comes to town, when WrestleMania comes to the town of Las Vegas, Nevada. What a WrestleMania match that is. Breakker, Jacob Fatu, two generational athletes, two of the very best, and two bright futures here in WWE, duking it out for the United States Championship. However, tonight, speaking of said United States Championship, Bron Breakker is in action against a man that knows that title very well. He knows Jacob Fatu very well. The man that simply don't miss. Carmelo Hayes steps into the spotlight, looking to put a damper on all this Bron Breakker talk.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds,
Carmelo Hayes, the former United States champion, a man that Jacob Fatu defeated for that very championship last year at Backlash, and also a man that went to war with Jacob Fatu a number of weeks ago in a rematch that also acted secondly as an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And Melo, unfortunately, was just a hair away from victory that night. It could have been Carmelo Hayes in talks to face Bron Breakker at WrestleMania instead, but here we are. A few weeks before WrestleMania, Carmelo Hayes doesn't have a certified spot on the card. Bron Breakker, on the other hand, does, and so does the United States champion Jacob Fatu. Although Carmelo Hayes, you know, he's just too good. He's too good in that ring to be left off the card. Too great of a talent. Gotta find a way. Oh my goodness, and Bron Breakker rushing right into this thing with a flying shoulder tackle. This is a former NXT TakeOver main event between these two live on Friday Night Smackdown. Nice head scissors by Carmelo Hayes. Goes for a chop. Breakker turning it right around. Goes for a cover. Count of one. Melo powering out that time. But obviously these two are so far removed from what they were in NXT. Obviously, Carmelo Hayes being a former United States champion, Breakker being a former Intercontinental champion, and now Bron Breakker has made his way to Friday Night Smackdown in pursuit of the Samoan Werewolf. He's going werewolf hunting. He's got a silver bullet loaded in the chamber. He also has a spear in the chamber somewhere in there. Oh my goodness, what a pump-up kick by Carmelo Hayes. As Hayes now sending Breakker into the ropes. Look out here. Oh, what a clothesline. And just wrenching him over with the, as now look out here. Carmelo Hayes went for a tope, just a hair off. Melo now trying to still capitalize on the assault on Bron Breakker, but Breakker sends him into the turnbuckle. Oh, and what a huge maneuver that time from Breakker. Goes for a cover. Hayes again, getting the shoulder out. Not letting oh, what a nice roll-through super kick by Carmelo Hayes. Not letting Bron Breakker get too much going for himself in this one. Beautiful German, and stacks him with the bridge. Breakker is no small individual. Meanwhile, Carmelo Hayes Sending Breakker off the ropes, making him think about it. Up and over. Big drop kick averted. Was trying to get in his AJ Styles bag there, was Carmelo. And now look at this. Goes for a back suplex. Beautiful bulldog reversal. And we mentioned the familiarity these two have, given their rivalry down in NXT. Although it's been so many years, a lot of things in their game has not changed. So the studying could have been at a minimum for both of these athletes. All they got to do is study their last match with each other, really. As now Bron Breakker sending him off the ropes. Look out here. Goes for a beautiful Hurricane Rana and connects. Hurricane Rana connects. Is now Carmelo Hayes. Needs to kick out. Gets the kick out. As now Carmelo could be in trouble here. Bron Breakker is really starting to get some offense flowing for himself. And now nice reversal by Carmelo Hayes. Just chopping away. And a beautiful knee strike. Not going to be an easy night at the office for Bron Breakker. Like I said, this is a former United States champion, Carmelo Hayes, a man that has brought the exact man that Breakker is going after at WrestleMania to the limit in Jacob Fatu, as now Carmelo sends him over the top rope. Crashing and burning on Bron Breakker is now Carmelo Hayes, calling Breakker up to his feet. You know Carmelo Hayes is looking to take to the skies like Kobe Bryant himself. Oh my God, look at that. Melo simply, like I said, does not miss. And not looking to miss tonight in a big match against Bron Breakker. Oh, and what a strike right to the face is now Melo on the... Oh, went for... Oh, but Bron Breakker, look out. Oh my God, what the hell was that? Melo went for a blockbuster. Breakker using his speed to avert it, and then just connected with a moonsault off of the barricade. My God. The athletic ability of Bron Breakker is absolutely terrifying. As now Breakker has Melo on his shoulders. And look out here. Oh, setting him right into the turnbuckle. Bron Breakker now just taking his time with Melo. After that moonsault on the barricade, Breakker has maintained control early on in this one. Just shaking off that whatever damage he might have done to his own knee. And oh, wait a minute, Bron Breakker already calling for the end here. Melo needs to watch out. Oh, went for the spear. Did not get it to connect. Melo able to avert it. Big chop averted from Bron now. There's now Breakker setting Melo up for a powerbomb. What's he got planned here? Send him into the corner. No, turns around. Face first into the turnbuckle. And now just choking out Carmelo Hayes in the corner here. Choking Carmelo Hayes out in the corner as now Melo trying to get some kind of a breather back into this thing, but Bron Breakker not allowing it, sends him over the ropes. And out, up and over from Bron Breakker. Look out here. Oh my, it's been all Breakker since he went outside the ring. Melo has not been able to get too much to fall for himself in this match ever since that fatal mistake, as now Breakker sending him on the top rope here. Look out. Goes for a Hurricane Rana off the top. What a Breakensteiner. A Breakensteiner to Carmelo Hayes. Melo again, wisely rolling to the ropes. But I don't know if he exactly wants to be there when it comes to Bron Breakker. As now Breakker sends him off the ropes. Look out. Up and over from Bron. Goes for the... Oh, he went for it again. He went for that... not the powerbomb. He went for the Hurricane Rana again. But Carmelo Hayes... Like I said, these two know each other so well. And now look at this. Nice reversal by Hayes. Nice reversal one. Almost got him. Almost got him as now Carmelo rolls through. No. Oh, my God. Look at this back and forth these two are having right now. This is certainly WrestleMania season, folks. As now Breakker trying again to maintain control, but Carmelo Hayes refusing to be denied here tonight. Sends Breakker off the ropes. Up and over. Look at this. Nice takeover by Melo. And now off the ropes goes Melo with a beautiful springboard moonsault. Connects beautifully to Bron Breakker. Breakker is stunned. No, thought he was. And now again, back and forth these two go here. Melo Able to fight off Bron Breakker. Send him into the ropes again. Goes for a clothesline. Breakker gets the feet up. Big chop to the chest from Carmelo Hayes. As now Melo. What he got planned for Breakker? Just slamming him face first with a DDT, but the damage has certainly been done to Hayes as well. Any man's ball game. No pun intended when we're talking about Carmelo Hayes. As now Breakker is certainly wounded. Oh, look at this. Beautiful springboard clothesline by Melo. And now the momentum has certainly shifted in this one. As Breakker, oh no, wait a minute, trying to grab a hold of the arm of Melo. Melo, though, kick to the leg. A kick to the leg, and now, wait a minute, Breakker challenging Melo to an exchange in the center of the ring. Oh, just smacking each other's face. Is Melo and Breakker. Paint slaps to the face. A paintbrush from Breakker. Right back at you from Carmelo. Breakker now challenging Melo. Melo, though, goes for a strike. Oh, Breakker able to reverse it. And now, wait a minute, there's a super kick, connects beautifully by Melo. Caught Breakker flush on the jaw. And now Melo goes off the ropes. Oh, there's vintage Melo. Tilt-a-whirl facebuster connects. 1. No, Breakker getting the kick out at 1. At 1. And now, wait a minute, Melo went for a running attack there. Breakker having his scouted. Breakker now has Melo on his shoulders. Melo has that scouted, though. Oh, look at this. This is tremendous stuff out of these two. I love to see performances, love to see competition raised to this extent. As now Carmelo Hayes again rushing Breakker out of the turnbuckle. Melo now going top rope here. Looking to capitalize. Goes for an elbow attack. And now went for a running clothesline. Did Bron Breakker. Melo having his scouted. And now wait, but there's a clothesline out of nowhere by Breakker. Oh, look at this. Carmelo Hayes, though, firing up here. Look out. Oh, the first 48. Melo took everything that Breakker had to offer and delivered the knees right to the face. First 48. I would have gone for the pin after that one, but I guess Carmelo Hayes has better intentions in mind, or more dire intentions in mind, however you want to think about it. As now Carmelo Hayes has Bron Breakker right where he wants him in the center of the ring. Melo is going for broke. He's going for nothing but net. Nothing but net to pin the #1 contender for the United States champion, but he's wasting valuable time. Wasting valuable time by trying to drag him in the center of the ring. Could this be it for Carmelo Hayes? 1, 2. No! Breakker just getting the shoulder out. What a match between these two. We knew we were going to be in for a treat. And now, wait a minute. Oh! Sidestepped by Breakker. There's now Bron Breakker. Look out here. Choking out Melo. A little dastardly intentions from Bron Breakker that time. Now a standing moonsault connects. Now Bron Breakker. Oh my God. Just jumping out of the skies with that clothesline. And there goes another one for good measure. Melo does not want to be where Bron Breakker has him right now. And that is fully within his, not his grasp, but certainly whatever he pleases to do with Melo is now just grabbing some sharp elbows right to the midsection. And now Bron Breakker just collegiately athletically delivering the goods here tonight. As now he goes off the second rope. Melo does not want to. Oh my! Went for a double axe handle. Melo, though, a nice reversal, goes for a chop. Breakker, meets him with an uppercut. Meets Carmelo with an uppercut, and now sends Melo into the turnbuckle. Breakker now, that breakneck speed. Oh, again. Bron Breakker again, and now Breakker almost uncharacteristically going to the top rope. Big splash connects. Damage has been done. Breakker now sending Melo onto the ropes here. Look out, sends Melo onto the ropes. Oh no, look out, look at the speed by Bron Breakker. What a clothesline. A clothesline connects by Breakker. And Breakker calling Melo up to his feet. Bron Breakker. What does he got planned for Melo? Off the ropes. No, I think he was going to go for a spear, but Melo escaped. Another tilt-a-whirl head scissors. They ran into each other, but it wasn't enough for Bron Breakker to get the spear that he was looking for. Perhaps Melo, though, able to escape again. Oh, there's the knee right to the midsection once more. Breakker now going off the ropes. There's the spear, my God, right in half. Melo didn't even see it coming, and with that, Breakker gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
Wait a minute, there's very little time to celebrate for Bron Breakker because there goes his opponent at WrestleMania, the United States Champion, Jacob Fatu, laying Bron Breakker out. Jacob Fatu now getting Bron Breakker in position, hit him with that pop-up Samoan drop. I don't think he's done there just yet. Look out here. Oh my goodness, what a moonsault by the United States Champion, sending Breakker a clear message heading into Vegas.
Jacob Fatu obviously sending a strong message to Bron Breakker ahead of their match at WrestleMania, letting Breakker know exactly what is in store for him when he goes toe-to-toe with a werewolf in Vegas. Meanwhile, another superstar that has a huge marquee match at WrestleMania, that being the EST Bianca Belair. She's taking on the WWE Women's World Champion Tiffany Stratton. The center of the universe when we get to WrestleMania. What a tale of two different generational athletes that is between Belair and Tiffany Stratton. I mean, talk about the experience factor. I'm pretty sure that Tiffany Stratton was in high school when Bianca Belair debuted in NXT. That's how far back this really goes between, you know, an age difference and everything like that. But that's not going to stop Tiffany Stratton from, once again, stealing the show, just as this woman right here, Jaida Parker, looks to do tonight against Bianca Belair. It's her second outing against the EST in a number of past months. Had a pretty strong showing against Belair last time these two faced off. It looks like Jaida Parker has even more confidence heading into this second attempt at derailing the momentum of the EST. A woman that just won the Women's Elimination Chamber match 2 weeks ago in order to solidify her championship opportunity at WrestleMania. And as Bianca Belair would put it, you can simply not spell WrestleMania without EST, so you can't have a WrestleMania without a healthy Bianca Belair being on the card. The only way Bianca Belair is going to be missing WrestleMania is either if she's injured or if she's bearing a child or something like that. Either way, Bianca Belair up for action against Jaida Parker. Tries to rush right in. I don't know if I exactly would agree with that strategy out of Miss Parker. She goes for the legs of Bianca Belair now. Belair now taking Jaida Parker, trying to take her over, but oh, look at this. Actually, Parker able to take Belair over. The strength is kind of, I don't know, I would favor Belair in this particular scenario. These two women are actually pretty on par when it comes to strength. As now look at this, goes for a wrist lock, but oh, Belair, sharp elbow right to the jaw. And Belair is certainly she's in training mode for WrestleMania. She wants to, you know, keep the agility of herself going, wants to keep the blood flowing, so that's why she's in action here tonight, heading into WrestleMania. Doesn't want to get no ring rust or cold feet or any of that heading into Vegas. And you know Belair wouldn't want to sit back and just not compete. That's not the nature of Bianca Belair. She goes for a frog splash. Jaida Parker slamming her down with a shoulder tackle. There's now a look out here, kicking off the legs of Jaida Parker is Bianca Belair. Big kick to the midsection. Big strike as well. Goes for another maneuver that time, but thwarted by Jaida Parker, I should say, as now Parker has Bianca Belair in the corner, just smack right to the chest. Parker now, look out here. That teardrop out of the corner. Beautifully executed by Jaida Parker. And taking a little bit too much time to showboat, to my liking, just as Belair would agree with me, is now again Parker trying to keep the momentum going, though she certainly has the former women's champion in a bad way right now. And again, taking time to gloat to the crowd here as Belair trying to shake off the cobwebs and whatever injury she might have sustained. Certainly doesn't want to talk about anything like that heading into WrestleMania. Don't want to even give Tiffany Stratton an ounce or an inkling of thinking that you are injured. As now Belair is trying to fight off Jaida Parker. Parker now sending her into the corner yet again. Looking to double up perhaps, but Belair able to escape. Beautiful single leg drop kick by the EST. Belair trying to get back up on her feet. As I look out here, she went for it earlier. Is gonna connect this time. Indeed it does. Beautiful standing frog splash. Getting that speed assist by the ropes. Is now Belair. Oh, rushing in with an elbow attack right to the face. And a knee strike as well. And now Belair just muscling Parker up. Beautiful. Just when you think Bianca Belair is looking a little out of character, she starts to show you exactly the A+ performer that she is. Big strike right to the jaw of Jaida Parker. Again, sending her off the ropes for a third time. Beautiful shoulder tackle by the EST. And now look out here. Oh, what a splash out of the corner. And now Belair fully in the driver's seat of Miss Parker. Going for a powerbomb here. Oh, look out. A spinning sit-out powerbomb by Belair. Parker just nearly getting the shoulder out. And now the EST has Jaida Parker where she wanted her, but nice reversal by Parker here. As now fireman's carry from Jaida Parker right into a Samoan drop. Off the ropes goes Miss Parker. Beautiful leg drop. A lot of power in those thighs of Jaida Parker. Just came crashing down on the neck of the EST. Oh, and now, wait a minute. Jaida Parker, a nice counter to Bianca. Oh, and sends her over with a pump handle slam. A pump handle slam. Belair getting the shoulder out at one. Shoulder out at one by the EST, but Jaida Parker looking to capitalize off of this momentum, off of her offense in this match. Goes for a sidewalk slam. Oh, Belair with a sharp knee right to the jaw. And now what a spear by Belair. Cutting Parker in half. Off the ropes goes the EST. And now look out here. Bianca Belair has her up. Show right on the knee. Right on the knee goes Jaida Parker. And again, it's Bianca Belair heading to the ropes one more time. Belair now getting her right back up on her feet. Went for the braid slap, but Jaida Parker wisely escaping, sending her back into the corner. Belair, though, fighting out of it. And what a single leg drop kick yet again. And now Belair has Jaida Parker up for something. No, Parker able to reverse. Miss Parker bringing the fight to the EST. Like I said, their last outing, she certainly looked pretty impressive against Belair. I would say she maybe even controlling most of this match here tonight against the EST. Perhaps Bianca Belair's thoughts too much on the center of the universe, just like Tiffany Stratton would want everybody's thoughts to be heading into this match. As now look out here, Jaida Parker again. Oh, went for a leg drop. Trying to get Belair up for it again. Oh, no. Blocks the attempt, and now, wait a minute, out of nowhere, the KOD! Just when Parker was getting things going. Kiss of Death connects, and with that, the EST gets the victory. Oh, but wait a minute. Speaking of the Women's World Champion, Tiffany Stratton, just in case Bianca Belair didn't have enough time to think about her opponent at WrestleMania, Tiffany Stratton getting an up-close and personal viewing of the EST herself. It goes down in 3 weeks' time at WrestleMania, folks. Stratton, Belair, a generational match for the Women's World Championship. Well, folks, it is indeed time for more tag team action throughout this tournament, as we are joined by becoming a fast-becoming fan favorite tag team here on SmackDown in Brodido, Bandito and Brody King. Two men that honestly are probably maybe one of the odds-on favorites to win this tournament, to go on to face the Usos in Vegas. And what a match that would be. But like I said, the competition is thick still throughout this tag team tournament. All the teams that have advanced so far are highly capable tag teams of winning this tournament as well. And Fraxium, the Street Profits, and of course Hangman and Kenny Omega. And tonight we're going to see who joins that bracket, the rest of the bracket, between the team of Brodido and the Wyatt Six. Perhaps going to be Brodido's biggest test yet since arriving here on Friday Night SmackDown as a tag team. Because the Wyatt Six, not only are they former tag team champions, they're also a very dangerous and capable unit themselves. And they're not even down here with Howdy and the rest of the gang either. They're just down here as two men in a tag team ready to enter this tournament and find success back in the tag team division. It's been a little while since we've seen Lumis and Gacy. You know they wouldn't miss this opportunity for the world. Not only to get in the ring with Big Bad Brody King and the Most Wanted, but also a chance to get those World Tag Team Championships back at the same time. This is what I'm excited for. There's a lot of different styles that we might see out of this match. Obviously, Bandito is bringing the high flying aspect, the lucha-esque fighting style. Brody King is a heavy hitter. He's as hard hitting as it really gets in terms of a professional wrestler. And then Lumis and Gacy, they're oddballs. I mean, Gacy has deceptive athletic abilities. So does Dexter Lumis. So this is going to be, like I said, a clash of styles in every sense of the word. Bandito starting this thing off with Lumis. Now Bandito sending Lumis off the ropes immediately, making him use that speed. Oh, went for a Hurricane Rana. Lumis shutting it down real quick. As now Dexter sending Bandito off the ropes himself. Not able to capitalize though. Bandito went for a strike. Lumis having that scouted, goes for a back suplex and connects. Back suplex connects by Lumis. And now Dexter sending Bandito into the corner of Gacy. Bandito having to fight out. Beautiful drop kick by Bandito. And now Bandito sending Dexter Lumis into the corner here. Look out. Beautiful monkey flip out of the corner by Bandito. And now look at this. Oh, what a standing shooting star. Again by Brodido. Brody King looking on as his friend goes to work on Lumis. Now Dexter Lumis, look out. Oh, a pop-up strike right to the jaw. And now Lumis is going top rope. Brodido could be in trouble here. Lumis loves to fly on special occasions. This is certainly a special occasion in a tag team tournament. Brodido, though, is trying to get the tag to Brody King, and he gets it. Here comes the big man. And Gacy immediately right after Brody King. And now, oh, look at that. A lot of men cannot take Brody King off his feet. And Gacy just did just that. As now look out here. Oh, what a neck breaker from Gacy. Now Brody King trying to get something going for himself and his team. Oh my God, what a kick. Bicycle kick. That'll certainly turn things around for him real quick. As now Brody King sends Gacy off the ropes. Look out here. Boss man slam by big bad Brody King. And now big clothesline to Lumis. And now Brody, oh, I thought Brody King was going to take to the skies. Another clothesline. You know, Brody King can if he wants to. That's the absolute terrifying nature of King. Oh, and oh my God. Double arm choke slam bomb by King. And now Brody has Lumis up for a power bomb. Connects. Off the ropes goes Brody. Oh, and a running senton to combination the entire thing. Only a cover of one, though, as Brody King still has a lot more damage to do to the Wyatt 6. And now, wait a minute. Brody King. Oh, my God. And after last week's unfortunate event that happened to Cody Rhodes with that pile driver, which we'll have to get an update on later on tonight. Every time I see a pile driver, it really makes me wince just a tad bit. Not knowing just how much the damage it could be doing, as Brody King has been all over Lumis really since starting in this match. And now Brody, oh, nice reversal by Lumis. Lumis now sending Brody King onto the rope. Oh, and just collapsing with the big man. Went for a strike. Lumis able to reverse. And now, wait a minute, Brody King shoving him off. Whoa, in for a sharp elbow and got it. And now Gacy battling Brody. And Brody's going to allow it because he wants Gacy in the ring anyways. And now, wait a minute, Gacy goes off the ropes, goes for a springboard attack. Brody having it stuffed. And now a big power bomb to Gacy. Big power bomb to Gacy, and now I don't think Brody King's done delivering power bomb. One to Lumis as well. And a big elbow from Gacy now. Has Brody King on his shoulders. Oh! Connects with a huge slam, but Brody King getting the shoulder out at almost zero at that point. As now Joe Gacy has Brody King up. Oh, an inverted DDT with the arm traps. Doing double the damage. Gacy now trying to get back the advantage in this match for his team. Elbow right to the back of King. And now, just Brody King just throwing his entire body weight at Gacy. That's terrifying to see. And now Brody again. Oh, a pile driver again, this time to Gacy. And now Brody King taking care of Lumis as well. And sending him face first. And now, wait a minute, Gacy, though, goes off the ropes this time. And he connects this time with a springboard body splash. Brody King, I think he's trying to get the tag to Brodido here, but no, Gacy right when Brody King was trying to go for the tag. That was tremendous by Joe Gacy, just allowing Brody King to think that he had the tag, just giving him the false sense of security, and then right into a Rings of Saturn submission maneuver. And now Joe Gacy setting Brody King on the ropes here. What is Gacy having? Like, he sends Lumis into the ring. Is now Dexter looking to capitalize here. And now he sends Brody King to the outside. The hell is Dexter Lumis having plans for the outside? Look out over the top rope. over the top rope. And now, wait a minute, Bandito's there to stop Lumis. Bandito now sending Lumis back into the ring. Trying to wheel Brody King back up to his feet. Brody has certainly had some damage done to him. As now Lumis gonna take a cheap shot on Bandito on the outside. Goes for a huge back suplex right on the apron, but look out, Brody King over the top rope. My God. That is absolutely just unbelievable. Anytime you see a man of that size take to the skies like that, like, how is that even possible? And now Brody muscling Lumis up in the center of the ring for a deadlift gut wrench powerbomb. Almost got the cover there, but Lumis able to escape. I don't think Lumis is done being sent for a ride as Brody King now. Oh, again, a second powerbomb. That one certainly had a little extra mustard on it. Lumis, I mean, I don't know the last time that the Wyatt Six have been in a fight for their lives like this. As now Brody King, Lumis trying to send him into the turnbuckle here. Oh, a nice reversal by King. And he goes for, oh, look, but Lumis able to catch him. My God, look at the strength of Dexter Lumis. Just peeling Brody King out of the skies. And now Brody King, he's the one that needs the tag to Bandito. And now, oh, right into a kick by Gacy. Bandito not even able to get anything going for himself as, no, Bandito has to kick out. Bandito has to kick out as now Gacy goes off the ropes. And oh, look out here. Bandito getting tied up with Gacy in the corner that time. Gacy, though, trying to get out of harm's way, goes for the boot. Bandito, nice reversal. These two trying to match each other's power here as Gacy with a barrage attack on Bandito. Sends Bandito into the center of the ring. Reversal by Bandito. Bandito, oh, look at this. Talk about power. Muscling him up for a military press Michinoku driver. Very innovative stuff from Bandito. He's showing exactly why he's simply the most wanted man, most wanted independent athlete before he signed here to WWE. As now Bandito going top row. Big frog splash. If I'm Bandito, I would have connected with the cover after that too, but I guess he's got something else in store for Joe Gacy as he sends him into the rope. Oh, not able to capitalize though. Gacy still a little bit on the ropes here. Now, wait a minute. Oh, there's a discus lariat. Shout out to another former Wyatt member and Brody Lee, of course. As now Bandito trying to get Gacy up and over. No, nice reversal by Gacy. Oh, what a kick. What a kick right to the jaw. And now, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait for a clothesline, but Bandito was not up on his feet. Gacy just perhaps telegraphing that a little too early. And now, wait a minute. Gacy now has Bandito on his back. And now Brody King just pushed Gacy right off. And now Gacy being sent over is now Bandito. Bandito, what has he got planned for Joe Gacy? Bandito taken to the skies. It looks like suicide dive connects. And now Bandito sending Gacy back into the ring. This is the opportunity that Bandito needed for his team. Look out here over the ropes. My God, what a Hurricane Rana. And now not done there just yet. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. Count of covers one. Only a one. Bandito now off the ropes. He's feeling it. Standing shooter again. And Gacy now is in trouble. Bandito, what else does he have in store for Gacy? He sends him over the top rope yet again. Uh-oh. Bandito again feeling froggy. My God, with the Spaceman plancha. Look at Bandito getting this crowd off their feet. This is indeed awesome, folks, and you can only see it when you're watching Bandito live in action, as now Bandito heads to the top rope yet again. Here we go. 450 averted. Oh my God. Gacy got every bit of those knees to the stomach. And now he's setting him for the ride with a powerbomb, I think, of some sort. Yes, in the center of the ring. A powerbomb connects. And now Gacy tagging in Lumis. Sends Bandito off the ropes. Big elbow attack right to the jaw. Back and forth these two teams have gone. It has not been any man's, one-sided affair in this thing. Beautiful spine buster by Lumis. And now Lumis, look out here. Another pop-up spine buster this time. A pop-up spine buster connects to Bandito. Lumis now heading to the top rope. Look out. Oh, my goodness. A Wyatt 6-esque elbow drop too. Oh, I was going to say to advance in the tournament, but no. Tag team wrestling is what it's all about. It's what this tournament is about. It is well and alive here on the JPG channel. Bandito now. Nice reversal on Gacy. Bandito. Look out here, has Gacy up. What has he got planned? A reverse GTS, my God. Goes for the cover, and Lumis getting the save. Now Bandito obviously has done enough in this match. He's got Brody King back in this thing now, as King looking to get Gacy up and send Gacy into the corner that time. Bandito was going to go off the top rope, but thinks better of it. Brody King now. Big chop right to the chest of Gacy. Brody now sending Gacy into the turnbuckle. There's now a big stomp right to the chest of Joe Gacy. And now, wait a minute, what does Brody King have in store? Went for a big run up. I guess he's going to double up down. Oh, no, but Gacy, nice reversal. A nice reversal as now tries to get the big man up and does with a body slam. Gacy trying to tag Lumis back in here. Brody King's out. This could be the Wyatt 6's opportunity here. As now, wait a minute, Lumis went for something here, but Brody King, oh! Big strike from Lumis. Goes for a German, no. But now it's Brody King with the reversal. Went for a chop. Lumis again getting sidestepped. Brody King sending him over to the ropes. And now Lumis trying to shake off the cobwebs here. Brody King is going to give the respect to Lumis, getting him back in the ring here. Big strike right to the face. Brody now sending him into the ropes again. And now, wait a minute, King now. Look out. What the hell is this? Brody King. Look at the speed of Brody King. What the hell? Oh, my God. What a clothesline. A clothesline by Brody King. And now, wait a minute here. He's not done there just yet. Gonzo bomb. The Gonzo bomb connects. Gacy just making the save, though. And now Bandito realizing he was trying to get Gacy off the rope or off the apron that time. Is now, wait a minute, Brody King. Brody King has his man measured. Oh, what a strike. And now Bandito. Look out, big splash connects, goes for the cover. No, still not enough. Brody King trying to get Lumis, I should say, up and get him in the corner of Brodido, as now he tags Bandito. Gacy's been taken care of. Look out here, a different variation of what we're used to seeing out of them. Connects. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. My God, what a match. Bandito, Brody King surviving the semi-final, or the quarterfinals, I should say, of this tag team tournament. It looks like I'm not the only one that's impressed. The man that they face next week, Omega and Heyman Adam Page, also thoroughly impressed with this performance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are scheduled to be joined by the World Heavyweight Champion. Here he is coming down to the ring, Jon Moxley. And, man, it's hard to look at this man after what he did last week to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Potentially ending that man's career. As we were told we were going to provide an update on Rhodes tonight, and I can say that he's definitely hospitalized right now. We might be looking at either a broken neck or something a little less traumatic than that. But let's just say it's going to be a little while before we see Cody Rhodes back on our television screens, and certainly not going to be making it into WrestleMania. And that's all because of Jon Moxley, all because he sees Cody Rhodes as a roadblock to his mission, to his statement to pro wrestling, to help, I guess he says, save pro wrestling. But anyways, like I said, very despicable act by Moxley. We're gonna see what he has to say about it. And just as I suspect, complete lack of remorse for not only Rhodes' health, but Moxley's heinous actions last week. As wait a minute, Moxley was getting to the subject of matter, that being his opponent at WrestleMania, the tribal chief Roman Reigns. But speak his name, and here he comes, Roman Reigns. I don't even think he was scheduled to be here tonight, but something tells me that Roman Reigns has a thing or two to say to his former Shield brethren. Gone are the days of the Shield. Gone are the days of these two calling each other brothers. Now it's almost a battle for supremacy. Both of these guys want the power. Roman Reigns has had the power. He wants that power back. He still claims that this is his company. He runs, Smackdown, Raw, live shows, NXT, whatever. Everything goes through him. He is indeed the tribal chief. He's the reason why everybody's butts are in the seats here tonight. He is the marquee draw. And meanwhile, Jon Moxley sees it as poison. He sees the product itself right now as poison, and he's looking to save this company from itself, technically. As Roman Reigns has a few choice words for Moxley as well. Wait a minute here. Roman Reigns, not mincing words, but also not holding punches. Roman obviously furious with Moxley's quote-unquote mission to try and save pro wrestling. That is the case, and that doesn't include Roman Reigns in the future of this business, and that just does not sit right with Roman. Roman is nothing if he's not at the top of the very pinnacle of this business. That's where he thrives. That's where he rightfully believes that he deserves to be. As now Roman lining Moxley up for a Superman punch. And now, wait a minute, spear right to Moxley. Roman Reigns drawing first blood, so to speak. The first altercation between these two. We've seen them have some words, but we haven't seen them get physical. And Roman Reigns, like I said, just did exactly that. Just drew the first punch, quite literally and physically. But Moxley's back up on his feet. And he's stopping a mud hole through the tribal chief. We gotta get these guys pulled apart. We're gonna ruin the main event of WrestleMania if we don't get these guys pulled apart. Like I said, two former brothers, just being. Oh no! Wait a minute! Moxley! No! Lifts Roman up for a Death Rider. My God! Two brothers being pulled apart because of their hunger for power in this company. Moxley just laid Roman Reigns out. The World Heavyweight Champion laid the #1 contender out cold. But wait a minute, Roman Reigns ain't done there just yet. He's back up on his feet now. Moxley survived the spear. Roman survived the Death Rider. What the hell is going on here? Moxley and Roman Reigns are duking it out at the top of the ramp. And now we're finally going to start to get a little bit of authority injected in here. We're going to try and get this situation settled so that these fans can go home safely. Roman and Moxley are going at it with one another.